Hello again everyone, we are Gaming by Gaslight and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, the Occupational update. When we last left off, we had just started our colony and we're slowly but surely working on building it into something great. More or less, at least that was the intention here. And what have we really got going right now? I mean, we have this, eventually, right, I built this in a really weird fashion, and you know what, in retrospect, I'm probably gonna, like, not make this the exit. I might make the exit up here instead. Of course, then again, there's still water here. There's also a dust cap. I mean, eventually I want to do something with this puffed here, because the unlimited supplies of slime will probably be useful for creating unlimited supplies of algae, which in turn will produce unlimited supplies of, you know, ever useful stuff. We're also probably going to need more storage, by the by, and we also need to power that up, so let's, yeah, let's start working on some of this. Alright, so we do that, we put a door like that, because I figure, you know, everything needs a door at some point or another. I want to do something with this as well. I might want to, no, do I really want to pump the water in here? The answer is probably not. But we are going to want to build a proper reservoir at some point. I want this abyssalite as well. There's a lot of stuff we're going to want, I guess, is the answer here. And okay, good. So excellent. Alright, research is done. Insufficient oxygen generation, though. That's kind of unfortunate. That's going to pop up soon enough. We have our extra ventilation stuff now, so we can start pumping gases around, which is, you know, pretty good, actually. Kind of important. Eventually, I might need to do something with all this wiring as well. Good job, Gaslight. Hang on a sec. Let's cancel all this. Alright. Getting back to where we were. Yes. Yeah, keeping it in the walls should help with, you know, making the place look nicer. You know, maybe this will be our canteen, at least for the time being, anyway. We'll make this, priority 7 sweep. And we do want to eventually sweep all this garbage up. So maybe I should just stop setting orders for a little while. You know, just so we have time to get everything, you know, more or less going here. We also, have to do something about the lack of, yeah, the lack of decor. At some point, anyway. Alright, let's see here. Choose a duplicant. You know, I think we might need someone who is very creative. Or kind of creative. Actually, hang on a second. Let's look at our other dupes, because I've kind of stopped paying attention to them, which is not exactly the nicest thing. General engineer, farmhand, groundskeeper, art student. There we go. Let's see. Who's the best at that? Okay, Lyra is okay. Which is good. Fairly good, actually. But, let's see here. I mean, you're not bad. You're pretty good at running. You've got the tinkering stuff, but you do have noodle arms, so that's kind of less good. You're flatulent. You know, that can't be that bad. Farming, cooking, and tidying. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't have anyone this time around who actually is interested in actually doing art. Grisly food quality, huh? Yeah, it looks like no one really cares about food. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna bring Liam in just so we have, like, an extra guy. That might be a mistake, I'll admit, but it might also be necessary. Possibly. Yeah, that's good. What was our decor looking like? Yeah, it's generally looking pretty bad right now. You know, that meat just sitting there, that can't be healthy, right next to the toilets. Really not good. But, you know, it'll It'll balance itself out sooner or later, and we are starting to get everything nicely handled, more or less. Wait, this is actually unreachable? Huh. I figured it was. Well, shows what I know, which is not much, as it turns out. Oh, that's going to make building a ceiling over this kind of difficult, because I'm going to have to mine this out, and then... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, well, I might as well start. Cancel that. Yeah. Like, we might as well start just to make... Wait. 1, 3, 4... Yeah. Like, this is what we want, presumably. Like, something that looks sort of like this. And from there... How are we doing on food, by the way? The answer is not great. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. I mean, we've got some mealwood seeds, so we're gonna want to, you know, plant some of those at some point. Okay, with that in mind, let's think about getting some of this stuff up and running right now, perhaps. Like, if we get our microbe musher, if nothing else, we're gonna be able to at least pop out a little bit of... Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Where is... Cot, massage table, sculpting table. There is no... Oh. Oh well. We'll worry about that later. I was trying to think to myself, where the heck is... like, the little eating tables, but I assume I have to research that. Speaking of research, we should probably queue up some more. In fact, let's look a little bit over here. We've got rock, yeah, we've got our rock granulator, got some automation stuff, power shutoff, signal switches, wire bridges, automation wire. Not bad stuff. Also not bad stuff. Some more power regulator stuff. Yeah, we eventually want to get ourselves up here to fossil fuels, because we do have access to that natural gas geyser, and that's going to be kind of important, isn't it? This also might be kind of important. I mean, bigger batteries, not bad. Advanced research, also kind of important. But, yeah, let's work on this first, then we're gonna work our way up here, probably. Well, we'll get all the basic research done, and then we'll get ourselves on top of this. Alright. It's gonna slowly come together here. Bit by bit until, you know, the whole thing works, I guess. It also occurs to me that currently, I don't know, maybe I should, like, wall this off so I don't have to produce oxygen. Well, actually, no, that's not going to work, is it? Because the doors we have now aren't airtight. But yeah, it occurs to me, the more I dig out, the more, you know, the more stuff we're actually going to have to maintain here. Which isn't necessarily great. But it is something we have to, you know, consider. Also, this oxalate's kind of in the way. Anyway, the colony will come together bit by bit, and I figure I'm just going to kind of fast forward through things right now, because right now we're just sort of in the, like, maintaining things and, like, getting set up phase, and nothing too exciting is going on, so I'll see you guys in a second. Hey then, well, I think that's fast forward enough. I mean, so far things are looking pretty good for us. If we look at our germs again, I mean, a little bit of exposure to germs is not going to kill us. It also occurs to me if I just, I mean, I'm pretty sure I already said this last time now that I think about it, but yeah, if I just build with some ladders, then, yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. Though, if I recall correctly, I think I need yeah, I need some, tougher miners in order to actually get through abyssalites, so it's gonna be a little while before we get there. Also, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of all of these, messages here that we don't really need anymore. There we go. Just, close all that off. And let's see here. Research is already almost done. We're very slowly getting things hauled away, which is, I guess, probably a good thing. And... maybe I want to up the priorities of some of this just a little bit. Yeah. Just so we can chop through that and start getting, you know, these ceilings built. Because that's kind of important, isn't it? And we're also... There we go. We're getting some microbes done here, though. Yeah, you're an apprentice architect. We don't actually have, like, a full-on chef, do we? You know, that is... kind of... an important thing, isn't it? I mean, at some point, probably off camera, I am going to... balance all this. Like, let's see, you have no cooking, so you don't do any cooking, you don't do any cooking, you have some cooking, you have no cooking, so Devin is going to be our, like, main cook, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, Lyra's really creative, so... Wow, your creativity, didn't it start off at 2, and you're just gaining creativity, presumably because of his job? You have no learning, so, you know, we don't need to worry about that. Operate. Okay, everyone, you don't have that. You have no farming, you have some farming. I mean... Wow, -1, huh? Well, I might as well keep these, because then if you actually do the jobs, you'll presumably, you know, get a little bit of, work going there. You'll build your athletics up at least a little bit. Alright, well, I'll play around with that more later, because I figure that doesn't exactly make the most exciting viewing, so we won't worry too much just now about all that. Though we'll want to get to it. You know what? It just occurred to me. I'm not sure how heavy chlorine is. By which I mean, like, will chlorine... Well, chlorine is clearly heavier than hydrogen, but is it heavier than oxygen? Like, if I just dug in here, would all the chlorine fall into my base and kill everyone? Or would it kind of float there? These are important questions, I find. I mean, there's a lot of chlorine up in here. Well, I guess one of the big things we're going to want to look for is, like, where's the frost biome, the cold place? Answer is, I don't know. Now, hydrogen is really light, so once we dig in here, the stuff's all gonna, like, go floating up to the top of the base. And I don't necessarily want that to happen as of yet. Kind of important, I suppose, to think of, like, where we're planning on expanding with all this. I mean, we've got some oxygen. There's actually... Wait. I have natural gas down here? How the heck did that happen? I'm not sure. I guess someone was gassy. Good job, I guess. Alright, that's, requires a bit of emptying. We'll get to that by the by. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. When we clear that, that's gonna emit noxious gases, isn't it? Which could cause some problems, so we'll want to figure out what we're doing with that, just like, you know, we're trying with everything else. We'll get there. That's the important thing. Wait, I do actually have someone set as, like, our... We do have a master miner, don't we? Yeah, right there. Our apprentice digger. Why is he not digging right now? Figure he would be prioritizing some of this. Let's raise his priorities a little bit. I guess we're also gonna need, like, a dedicated sweeper. Alright, stress is going down in the colony, so that's good. Presumably because we have our little shine bug here. I'll call him Shiny, because why not? Alright, yeah, so it's got a little bit of polluted dirt in there. Though I've heard that if you have your storage underwater, it won't emit gases. Also, I can't help but notice that, yeah, these things are... Oh, wait. Yeah. That those hatches are attempting to sweep up all of our stuff. And we also have another food shortage, so that's wonderful. You know what? I'm just gonna mark that as continuous. Just keep making food as long as you can. Whoever, you know, ends up making food. Oh boy. Our priorities are kind of whack right now. All whacked up. Very not good. Where did you come from? I thought, where do shine bugs come from anyway, I wonder? Like, how do they reproduce? How does everything in this game reproduce? These are questions that I like to know the answers to. Alright, so Devin's doing that because we don't have any research right now. Which is probably good because, let's see here. We have 2,000 available. Our dupes eat 4,000 per cycle. So... and each one of these is worth only 8. So we're gonna need like a full-time chef in order to handle this, it would seem. So there is that. We're gonna need a dedicated chef. And isn't there someone who will automatically, oh, because it's a low priority. Yeah, we'll make this high priority so someone will clean that out. She does not look happy. I understand that. I wouldn't be happy about cleaning the outhouse either, to be honest with you. But surely it's not that bad. Yeah, you see, we're still... do these things emit natural gas? Is that where it's coming from? Nope. Maybe our flatulent friend... wait, where is our flatulent friend? Ah, you, Liam. You were the flatulent one, weren't you? Pretty sure you were. Stats... low oxygen. Well, that's not good. Let's see here. Sculpting, blah, 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 blah. Where? Oh, yeah, there he is. See? He's flatulent. He's also a vomiter. That's kind of gross. That's got to be it. I mean, I suppose that's not bad. A whole colony full of flatulent dupes would produce probably not nearly enough natural gas to actually do anything, but, you know, it would be there. Yeah, okay. That's problematic, but like I said, I have heard that supposedly if we put this stuff underwater, then it won't actually emit anything. So, let's see here. If we get rid of polluted dirt off of all of these, then we can drop it in here, and it won't actually release anything. And it won't poison the water either, supposedly, so that's probably good. I need to do something about all this natural gas and carbon dioxide in the air, because that just doesn't sound good. Also looks like, overall, we're in a pretty comfortable zone. Slightly less in the CO2 area down there, which is kinda... that kinda makes sense. Never food shortage. Oh boy. Oh, we could hire someone else. Do we have like a master chef? What about a master farmer? So yeah, we're gonna... I figure the idea is we keep it... let's see, we'll reject everyone for now. We keep a very small colony for the time being. And then once we have everything in order and we're like balanced, then we move on. Let's see here. Produce 23 kilograms of oxygen, and we use 274. Well, that's not good. Let's see here. What do I want first, really? Carbon skimmer, electrolyzer. I kind of want artistic expression first so we can make sure that we never have to worry about stress. Because as you can see, wow, Liam is really stressing out. What's Liam even doing that's causing all this problem? Yeah. We don't have a master builder, do we? Or like just anyone in the... no, we have... wait, Lyra's in the apprentice architect department, so why is she not doing all of our you know, construction-y jobs? Also, no one is, yeah, sweep that with maximum priority, please. Like, we need maximum priority for that. Because that is emitting polluted oxygen, which is pretty bad. That's going to make us sick. I mean, it shouldn't make us too sick, but it's going to make us sick enough that I am a little concerned about things. Yeah, I know we need the supercomputer. We'll get that, but at least we'll do our basic research. Presumably. I assume that's what we're going to do. We'll do the basic research and then get on the other stuff. Oh, there's Lyra. She's powering up the generator, which is good. But, I would actually... You know, now that I've given everyone jobs, it feels like nothing's actually getting done. Which I know is not true, but it kind of feels like that's happening. So, simple solution, obviously, is just tell Lyra not to do any tidying. Yeah. There we go. That should get her to focus on building. Hopefully, no, because our master miner is the one who will work on the digging. I really got to work on our priorities and stuff, don't I? Hey, where is Lyra? Hang on a second, Lyra. Let's follow her around, see what she's doing exactly. Yeah, she's still hauling stuff. I don't want you hauling stuff. I told you not to do that. But apparently you just don't care what I tell you, huh? We're also really going through a lot of power. Kind of makes sense. We're gonna need like a dedicated runner person eventually, no doubt. Alright, well, if I don't want Lyra doing that, then we gotta... I mean, honestly, I should consider getting Liam to focus on this stuff. Yeah, like, let's say no building for Liam. And, let's see, wait, where's power? Wait, there is no power, tab here. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's dirty, it needs a shower, so we're probably gonna need to work on that. Wait, where'd Lyra go? Okay, so, I mean, at least we're getting all this stuff hauled up. But I thought I told Lyra I didn't really want you doing this. Why are you still doing it? Is supply, is that why? Why you're still doing these jobs, Lyra? Yeah, I don't need you supplying. Alright. There we go, finally. Now we're getting somewhere. Because we need to handle this polluted dirt. Because it's just bad for us, really. We don't need it. Not right now. Okay, we are getting a little bit of carbon dioxide buildup, and we're not producing nearly enough oxygen. So, I don't know, I guess just more batteries might be necessary. More algae deoxidizers might be necessary as well, just so we can push the oxygen, or push the CO2 down. And eventually we're gonna need to do something about this. I mean, we're gonna need to do a lot about a lot of things, actually. But, you know, there will be time to handle these things eventually. Alright. We also have our batteries here. I might just stick them over here, actually, now that I think about it. Could be a good idea, and then we just run all of our power into... yeah, into the batteries. There we go. Oh, and also you too. I really wish I could just, like, uninstall and move stuff. Because eventually we're going to want to probably uninstall and move this stuff. Wash basin. Yeah, we'll... I mean, eventually that'll get taken care of. Let's make this a 9. That way if people are dirty, they'll actually wash themselves. Because washing is pretty important, isn't it? I think so. Like, we don't want our people falling apart here. Let's make all this an 8. I want this built first. Yeah. This is probably a real problem. We don't have enough power, like, being stored. So once we get these batteries, that should help us a little bit. Oh, wow. We actually won't even start until we have the I guess, the other research station. Which tells me, at some point, I really am gonna have to, like, more specialize our buildings here. Oh boy. Life is not looking particularly great right now. Is a little unfortunate, but again, life will find a way. Hopefully. Aha! Okay, so yeah, I want this to only have polluted dirt. Let's see, is there anything else that actually gives off, like, toxic stuff? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so yeah, we've got that. That's set to sweep duty. We'll sweep that up. We'll also sweep up these things. And sooner or later, everything is gonna finally get cleaned. For that, oh god. Yeah, this whole colony is falling apart. We're not producing nearly enough oxygen. We do have enough algae, right? Yes, we do have algae. That's good. We have enough algae to keep us alive for at least a little while. But yeah, we really need to get up on top of things here, don't we? Because we are not on top of things right now. Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap this episode up. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I'll see all you in the next video.